Hey everybody, I hope you're doing pretty well. Tonight I'm just going to do a quick little video because it's Friday night, but I have some Gladius packs to open, and I did an interview today with a member of the Ape Heroes project that was a lot of fun that I'll be posting on Monday. Because I need to do a little bit of editing and stuff, and Friday night it's kind of late, so I wanted to have a little more people see it. But hopefully you guys will want to hear from them, because I think when you hear from one of the team members and we have a fun talk, it might make more of you check out some of these Ape Hero videos. Also, coming this weekend is going to be a mint for the project I mentioned here that I got on the whitelist, and we'll see how that mint goes, and I'll be able to update you guys next week on if I got any of those NFTs on the Sol blockchain and if, they're going anywhere. I know a lot of you are not watching some of my videos on other projects. Obviously, the breakdown of the Waxel world didn't do so good, given that game is relatively simplistic, and my EMP money stuff isn't doing that great, and they're under peg. So, obviously DeFi is dangerous, and we all know that, and I did mention that, but hopefully people that project recovers. I'll do more updates on it in the future because it's still got a partnership with Splinterlands, and so there is a reason to keep up to date with that project and see how it does. But right now, we just had a brawl. I did not do that well. But we'll go over how I did. I did get some merits. I've been getting lots of merits in my chest. I've got some bloodstones. I get to open some Gladius packs. And we're going to talk a little bit about Ape Heroes. But first, let's get into the Gladius stuff. We're going to save one pack, though, to open after we go over the Ape Heroes stuff. How many of you will hang out for the whole video? Okay, so if we go over to the guild and we look at the brawl, let's look at how pathetic I was as we are in the results stage. I was really disappointed with myself going 2-3, but I was 0-3 and I did not watch my 2 wins. So now I get to have a little bit of fun and actually watch some matches that I won. Brawls are tough if you don't have the right gladiators, and I've been trying to move into the diamond brawls for modern for my teammates. I got this legendary summoner for the water team, and this is my first match ever trying it out. So we'll get to watch a fun little win here, and it looks like I beat a Jotun team. That's kind of interesting. I set myself up with a pretty slow team. Lots of mages that are going to get through that living lava. Ooh, and I got a poison on my first attack there. I almost set myself up for a bloodlust there, but I didn't get one. Obviously, gladiators, when they get bloodlust, are really good. On the other side, you notice they did not go bloodlust. So we'll see if I get one or not. But really, once the living lava was gone, without close range, this battle is really pretty much over. That redemption is going to kill off my healer, but it's going to be too little too late. He just doesn't have the attackers in the back row to deal with the mages. And we got Dr. Blight sitting there in the back, just, getting ready to just get more and more life. That was a pretty devastating snipe attack, but we're going to counter pretty strongly right here and really just bring this match to an end. So that was kind of fun. I didn't realize I had won those matches. So I guess 2-3 is a little bit better than I thought. And let's go ahead and watch this one really quick. Have a little bit of fun, then we'll open up a couple packs. So in this match, let's see what I was thinking here. I went with Lorna, and I think I went sneak team, didn't I? Why was he here? Oh, because this was opportunity. So I went with mages. I went with Lorna because if I was going to be slower than them, I didn't want to die. It seems like that was in general good move, but with the redemption monster there, he countered that divine shield pretty quickly. But it does look like maybe, well, according to them, I won this match, so I must make a nice comeback. Oh, I get a bloodlust there. That was pretty cool. But am I going to die right now? Yeah, but then I die. You know what I bet helps is the Dr. Blight, who can't be targeted. Given his health gets to up there to be pretty high. Wow. It sure doesn't look like I'm going to win this match, but then we're going to get a kill here. Dr. Blight maybe is going to stop one of their attackers from being able to attack. And now it's just a situation where archers who can't attack from the front row are going to get left in a pretty bad position, because even though he's got a real powerful archer back there who's even going to bloodlust one more time and is going to be a beast, when it hits that front, it doesn't have close range. So now Dr. Blight just gets to pick on it until it dies. That's kind of funny. So I did okay, I guess. I got 2 and 3 in modern. I'll take that. I lost those first 3 matches, and I was just like super bummed. So I got 6 points. I got 2,556 merits. As far as my guild, we had some, kind of mixed results. We're not really killing it yet. We're working on it. 4th place, isn't terrible out of 6. It's in the middle and only behind these people by like a couple wins. So hopefully I can get a little better, and part of that is getting your Gladius cards. So I already bought my packs, so we'll go over to the open screen. And we'll try some Ape of Wall Street luck here, and we'll open 3 of these one at a time. Then we'll go over to Ape Heroes, and we'll hatch some Dino eggs. And I'm going to try to do this really quickly from here. I know that was a little bit of extra time there watching a few battles, but hey, those are kind of fun. All right, we got 2 glowy cards, so at least 2 rares. That's something. So we'll do our commons first. You notice how gladiator cards always look kind of beefy even when they're common. Oh, we got the 1. I feel like this one is a cool one to get if you were to get a lot of them, because you can sneak him in sometimes, and once he does extra damage, that's pretty good. You can see I am using bloodstones, but I do not have the extra gold. I'm not as concerned about the gold stuff. I'm really concerned about pulling legendaries because those level up, with less cards. And there are still a couple legendary cards I have yet to pull. Obviously, the more powerful cards are the Dragon Legendary. Oh, and we only got 1 rare this time. So those Bloodstones, not working out for me so far. As you can see here, this card's actually pretty good, so that's not bad. This one is kind of interesting, probably the worst gladiator card in my mind, but if somebody tell me if I'm wrong. This one, is interesting. 10 cost, hits pretty hard. Reverse speed, very, very good card. And the fire team already has some pretty slow cards that are pretty good. We'll do 1 more of these, and then we're off to open some Dino eggs. If you hang out and watch the Dino eggs, let me know what you think of them, and the few updates I give you on the Ape Heroes project. Yeah, I'm doing kind of a combo here because it's kind of an unveiling and opening. Let's see, any luck? No, we got another unlucky pull. Oh, that's not a bad card, at least. I do like the Death Dragon card. All right, so we got 1 pack, but let's jump over here. The Ape Heroes project, once again, the interview was really fun, and we'll be talking about that more in the near future, I think. But the big thing that they added in now is that you can do liquidity farming. So we already know that you can do NFT staking with all of their NFTs to earn their POW token, but now they've added that if you stake POW BNB over here in the Ape Swap pool, you're going to have a chance to earn more of the POW token for being a liquidity provider. Now, this token has done okay since launch. It's kind of held around where it's been, hasn't been dumped on too hard. It did kind of rise and then have 1 dump. As you can see, though, when you claim your POW token, because of the way it has a release schedule, I'm not going to go over that in detail now, but there I do have an older video, and you can definitely see it. There is a lock mechanism. So this POW is locked up for a while. I can claim this 14,000 that I'm earning for my current dinos who are staking, along with my current heroes and villains. So it's all working towards eventually having a play to earn game that they're working on designing with these NFTs in mind. And mind you, you only had to buy the heroes and you got all your dinos for free. Now on the dino front, I have been pretty unlucky so far. As you see, I have 11 staked common dinos, 4 uncommon, but I did pull 2 epic. So I do have these 2 beautiful epic dinos, but we haven't pulled a legendary yet. And there's only 136 legendaries. So we're going to go a little ham right now. We're going to go to our hatchery and we're going to hatch the rest of our eggs. I bought some POW tokens since it's relatively cheap to go ahead and do this. I meant to do it sooner because every day I'm waiting, it's like I'm getting less bang for my buck because they could have been staking. But as you can see, I have 16 of these left out of the ones that I got for free. And I bought 1 off the market relatively cheap because I said, hey, why not steal somebody's dino if they're going to sell it really cheap. So we're going to do the speed up, and then we're going to do the 100% free. We are going to have to confirm a transaction. Luckily, BNB is not too expensive, and they don't have any kind of markup on this. So you pay the minimal gas fee that they have, and you can see that I'm burning away 2,500 POW tokens. That's going to happen with each one of these transactions, and there is going to be a little bit of dead time while I wait for the Binance chain to confirm. It's usually faster than that. The confirmation just came up. The dino eggs are going to go, and then you're going to see one of them is now gone. Now, this is going to take a little while, so some of the stuff I'm going to do is just talk to you in general about the project while I'm confirming these, and then we'll see what I get. The Ape Heroes project has been one of the better ones on BSC that I think a lot of people are overlooking, because they not only have built in the villain side project, a lot of different NFTs, these Dino eggs that they gave us for free, they have the collab exchange, they have a launch pad with some new projects coming out. All of this way more detail in the interview, but I'm just giving you guys a little tease, and they're going to eventually have a play to earn game. I don't think it's a bad thing that they are spending extra time building it at this point, but you guys tell me. The market is a little bit on the downside. Not a lot of people are looking to invest into new projects, and while it looks like, mostly you'll be using the assets that we already have, it's not one of those situations where I would really expect a lot of people to know. But the it's just, do you launch a new game right now? I guess if your game is good enough, you can. But if you certainly, I don't think, rush into this market. You continue to build. You make sure you get your tokenomics right. And so far, they're doing a good job by starting off by making sure that they build a lot of use case for their token outside of the game. That's one of the things that a lot of projects don't do. Nobody has a collab exchange where you can do get into whitelists for other projects on other chains, or get into other things, or just raffle off some of their best NFTs and let people go ahead and use the token for purchasing all of those different things. And then eventually we'll get a game with some game economy to it, where I'm sure there'll be some things that you can buy, such as armor, weapons, vehicles. All of those kind of things are kind of what I'm guessing is going to be in the game. This is a lot of guessing. I don't really know for sure. But it's just one of those things. Just to give you guys like a fun little thing of like, what are some of the other games I'm playing right now in between these claims? Though that one just confirmed, so we'll do one more before I give you a little look at them. This is kind of just like hey, I was going to hatch these eggs. I was going to open my packs. Why not just talk to you guys a little bit? I am still mining away in Alien Worlds, even though this game has yet to become more of a game. I have been doing the missions on BSC, and I've been earning the NFTs, though you can't really do anything but look at them at this point. So I have a mission to actually claim right now. I'll do that later, though, because it was just a common one. But yeah, my NFT inventory from claiming. And anybody tell me, what do you think of Alien Worlds? Bonus question. Then we'll go ahead and do another one of these. Doobie doobie doo, burning the POW token. Pow! I am playing NFT Realms, though I'm actually, if I was to review this, would say I don't see how people make money playing this game. I've bought a decent amount of this RPL token, not a ton, maybe like $2 or $4 worth to do some unlocks in the game, but you earn it back so slowly. I haven't quite figured out how the earn part of this works. Not exactly a super fun game. It's mostly a clicker, and then you fail at your mission, and then you try your mission again. So he failed. He's not a very good leader, only at level 1, so I'll send him off to try again. Each time you fail, you get a better chance. So kind of an interesting way for that to work. We got 6 more of these to go. As a bonus, I did get into Legends of Vernai during this kind of beginning phase. A buddy of mine was nice enough to give me an NFT to let me try it out. But it's not really a game at this point. You just catch these things. You go from zone to zone and you catch them. I don't know if a clicker Pokemon-ish game is really going to be super popular. I think we are getting to the point where we're on the cusp of a lot of different kind of games coming out. And while clickers are kind of popular in the ecosystems right now, if there's not a little bit more to your game, or the economy isn't really good, I don't know if clickers can succeed. Auto battlers, I think, have a leg up a little bit more. Splinterlands I would consider an auto battler, but also an auto battler game that has DeFi elements, right? Because Splinterlands has all of those liquidity pools, all of those additional tokens that you have to know when to go ahead and buy DEC, when to sell it, when to get SPS, when to sell SPS. Do you want to be get a validator node? Do you want to enter any of their different liquidity pools? There's a lot more to the whole ecosystem. Do you want to play the game because it gives you the ability to create content like I do on YouTube and then post that onto the Hive blockchain and sometimes get curated by the team. There's all of these different kind of ways that that game has, including the Hive ecosystem, for you to earn playing it. I don't think anybody comes close to as much diversity as Splinterlands. Why, still in my mind, they're the number one auto battler for sure. And also, they have one of the best economies. And so I'm glad that I got into that project mostly. And I really hope that, taking a little break is going to let me get a legendary gladiator when I go back over there. Because those first openings were not my favorite. I mean, cards are cards. Eventually getting them to higher levels will make them much more competitive when I'm playing in the Diamond Now Brawls. Because right now, when you go to use a gladiator, it's competitive because they're so strong to start. But it's something that, is not super easy to see. Now I'm going to bring something up because one of the things that's kind of cool, and we can get like a little sneak preview here, is that within their system, whenever a dino is hatched or something is sold or anything, or a villain is minted, like right here, this one was sold off their marketplace, it pops up here in their Telegram. So they have all that built in for you guys to see. They also do their updates on their collab exchange, which we'll take a quick look at before we go open our last pack. But these are probably my dinos. So we got another common. I seem to be a magnet for common dinos. We have a epic one, so that one's pretty good. We also have another common one. We have another uncommon one right here, so that one's kind of cool. We got an epic. Now, it's not 100% these are mine, but I'm hoping that nobody else came in and started hatching dinos while I was hatching dinos on a Friday night. Most other people might be doing better things. My first rare, if that one is mine. Another epic. So you know what? We're doing pretty good on the epics. There's another rare. There's a common. There's an epic. There's an uncommon. We'll see if that's all of mine once we go look at them, but I don't know what's going on. And I'll tell them, hey, about hatching. So the pure yellow one, that's kind of funny, right? So I let them know live that I'm making a video, and they'll kind of be talking about it. But now if we go over here and we go into the headquarters in my NFTs, you will be able to see a good idea of how much I believe in this ecosystem, because I do have a lot of NFTs. As you can see, I have a total of 32 apes and villains. I have 33 dinos because I bought one extra one off the marketplace, and I have 8 gauntlets so far. I think I earned one more gauntlet recently, but I don't know if I got it yet. Do I have one that's not staked? No. They do promos, but it does take them a little while to go ahead and show those. Oops, sorry. My NFTs. What was I going to go? Once they load, we'll click on our dinos and we'll see if we can confirm those ones are mine. Oh, I did get a legendary. I didn't see. I hadn't waited for all of them to show up. Did that one show up? As we go back over here, we got an uncommon, a rare, and then my legendary, followed up by a common. I'll celebrate. It is. Look at that. They're always watching this, and it's a fun way to have some fun with them. Okay, so we pulled an epic here, an epic here, epic here, epic here. So my epics, that is pretty competitive. I do have to admit that's a good amount. I got my first rare dinos because I didn't have any rares. That one is a very normal looking rare. That must be a very rare weapon he is holding. This one is kind of cool for a rare. We pulled a couple uncommon dinos. I do like these ones. Let me see. I really like this one. That one's pretty cool. Then we get down to our common dinos that we pulled, and out of all of those we opened, we only got 4 commons, so that was a pretty good night. My luck has returned to me on the dinos. Now hopefully it goes back to Splinterlands with me. just one last little quick look for the Ape Heroes project, one little love. We'll take a really quick look at their marketplace for the collab exchange. As you can see, this is what I was talking about. They do raffles of NFTs from other projects, raffles of their own NFTs. Here's another raffle for a different NFT. So these are purchasing raffle tickets. They have whitelist spots. I went ahead and purchased this one for Ziggyverse because it was only 100 POW tokens. And then I'll go look into Ziggyverse. And if I want to mint it, hey, I got on the whitelist, right? There's also this one here, a raffle ticket for a project called Kai. Here's one of those Dino eggs. They have the slideshow. They have the Crazy Joker Sweep Festival. So that's all stuff, kind of an idea. But they have already done a whole bunch of these, as you can see. And here's the one that I got into. And it's just a fun thing to see. So hopefully, all of these things. And also crypto villages, which I've also covered in the past. And not listed here, but what should be here is the big old ooze finance that they got me into. All right, it's time. It's time. I didn't want it to be too long of a video, but man, it took me a while to hatch those dinos. So let's go ahead and get that last Gladius case. I got a legendary dino. I finally did it. I pulled one. But can I pull a legendary card with the last of my bloodstones? Of course, I could buy more bloodstones in the future, but the last of them I have for now. They're active. Is it there? Let's see. Well, we're going to start with a rare. It's not a bad card. Oh, that's just a common. Not a terrible card. That one's a common. Oh, that one's a common. Is it going to be the vanilla pack to end the video? Ooh, not vanilla, because at least 2 rares. But just 2 rares. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you check this video out, it was just supposed to be some fun. Nothing hard, nothing crazy. It's Friday night. I thought it would be fun to finally get around to open my dinos. I had some Gladius packs. I said, you know what? Let's film doing it. Let's just make a cool, fun video. Hopefully the Monday town hall on Splinterlands will be cool, and we'll learn some new things. We'll get some dates. We'll find out more about the Splinterfest. I do plan to go. Remember that I do have a link on this video. You can win the 2,000 DEC. Somebody recently asked who won my 5,000 DEC giveaway, which was like way in the past, and somebody did win it on stream, but I don't remember who, because to be honest, I give away a lot of stuff and I don't remember everything that I've given away. If I'm wrong about that, somebody correct me and I'll go dig it up and figure out who I shorted, because maybe I sent them 2,000 on accident. Thanks everybody, and goodbye.